Nations.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between these road warriors and the home team. Here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're off on EA Sports. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
These guys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Yellow, 43, 43, yellow.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Worthy makes the grab. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Offense in the hurry up here.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
15. A rip lift.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. He finds Worthy, complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Yellow, yellow. 57. Right side.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Throw deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. So now they have 3rd and short. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Yep, right. 15. Hey, 57, 57. Right side.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Escapes the pocket. Making the call himself. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Yellow. Yellow. 50, yellow, yellow, yellow. Hey, 57, 57 color, 57 color. Right side.
First down on the ground to Jameer Gibbs. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of the defense.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Working quickly here.
A gain of a yard.
Third down run by Gibbs. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
15. Easy. Hey, rip list. Hey, Sunday. 50, yellow. There's ours.
Going to the ground again on first. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Stopped by a two-time All-Pro in his first 3 seasons in the NFL, Trent McDuffie.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Catch made by Austin. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I feel so bad, I really do, and I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Offense is set, first and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 43. Let's go on. Attack.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1 yard gain.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now. Working quickly here.
Complete to Xavier Worthy. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Quick throw left side complete. And he's brought down at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Quick pass, right side complete. He has the touchdown. These guys finish up an excellent opening series. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Check. Panther 60. Panther 60. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
First down throw here from Milrow. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And the defense is waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Jump off Popeye's back. It's a small gain up to the 38. Last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Pat Surtain, hauling him to the ground.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Milroe throwing on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he has this down to the 34. 28-yard pickup there. And that is good for a first down. 1 quarter done, 3 to go in this battle of elite teams. 7-0 is our score. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Offense getting set to start things off again. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Vacates quickly left side. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. To a takeover after the interception, just short of their 20. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. So they let first down stand since it worked out well for them. The penalty declined. That brings up 2nd and 10. Offense to the line. 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. This is Austin. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Attack, attack!
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
3rd and 6.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Yellow, yellow.
Air it out on 3rd. On the move, headed right. It's cut right side by Watson. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Here we go on 4th with Mahomes. Getting out to his left. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Ken, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, Milrow. Cut out left. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Milrow from the gun. That's caught. Tucker Kraft. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. They got 21 yards on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Ready, set.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Milrow's going to sneak it. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. QB sneak coming. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Condors earn the chance to tie before halftime. And if you like scoring, well, no doubt this dude's been one of your favorite quarterbacks to watch this season. That is rushing touchdown number 10 on the year. He's really had a running back's nose for the end zone every time he's taken the field. That one splits the uprights. And the Condors tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Yellow. 15. Yellow. 40.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Right back to Watson. This is caught. And that is a touchdown. These guys get some late points and the lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. On the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35.
Come on.
Milrow with it on first. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 71, Buffalo 18. 79, Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Here's Milrow to throw. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
3rd and long for him here. Chased out to his right. He's going for it himself. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Pickup of 17, and that gives him the first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. He goes to the hurry up here. Throwing from the gun here. Finds his man. It's Crab. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Cowboy 80, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move. They're into the backfield blowing it up.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
19, Tiger, 19.
Trying for it with Milrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Attack! Hey, Sunday.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. So the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Yellow.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
And he is in. Touchdown. These guys will add to their lead at the end of the half. interesting time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great hard-field quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets him back to within 11. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All set to go now from the 35.
Come on. Hit. 60 bucks.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Throwing now. Milrow. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a new set of downs.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Has him on the quick hitter. He is down to the 30-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 20. And a London first down.
First down throw here from Milrow. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Took off with it again. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
19, 60 Bobcat, 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight, go!
Off the play fake, Milrow. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This defense, they have played it, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. And they take him out of bounds, which means his his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays right before the snap. You know, if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Track, here we go, here we go. Cougar 19, 70 Rangers.
From the gun, Milrow. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Condors cut into the lead coming out of halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
79 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Hardman with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He picks up 28 on the play. And that gives him a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Hey, yellow, hey, go, 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 go. Yellow! White!
First down throw, Mahomes. Chased out to his right. This is Loveland working the right side. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. Good 16 yards on that play. And that will set him up with a fresh set of downs.
At the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
12 more yards. That's another first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Right back to Worthy. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Yellow! I go on, 80!
They'll run with Mostert. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And his guys make it a 10-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. set to go now from the 35.
Let's go. Go.
Milroe looking to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Shotgun now for Milroe. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to it. It'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Well, this guy has been an animal on the ground today with some great results. A little surprising there, Kate, to see a sack so far behind the line of scrimmage. But that's a welcome sack defensively after seeing him do so much damage with his legs.
Milroe throwing on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They're going for this. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Attack, attack! 15, 15!
From the pistol, it's Gibbs. There's a big hole left. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Fight on these two, fight on these two. Right.
Gibbs. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Yellow. Let's go on, 80. Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys take a 3-possession lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Miles Sanders now on the return. He stopped on the run back to the 27. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Milroe with it on 1st. Hits him on the out route. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Will Rowe from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Looking quickly here.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Will Rowe now to throw. Gets it through the middle. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast.
First down, London.
Throwing it again here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely at a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Check up.
Now it's Milroe. This one taken in by Kraft. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good. We're on London.
From the red zone now. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage in the play, didn't develop it, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. To the air, Milroe. Fights his touchdown. The Condors get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Myers gets the point after the go. And the Condors cut the lead down to 10.
Team 35. Visitors 25.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All set to go now from the 35.
Yellow. Yellow. At 57. 15.
Drive begins with Gibbs. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Xavier Worthy. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat, throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
A give, left side for Gibbs. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want to open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys, moments away from win number 12. They've got first down here from the 36.
Yellow.
Again, it's Gibbs. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
And that one doesn't give him much, even maybe a yard. It's third down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. To the air on third and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick really throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Okay, ready?
All set to go now from the 35.
Come on, come on. Fix the eagle, fix the eagle.
First down throw here from Milrow. Buys time, rolling right. Finds his man, it's Crab. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Hold the ready.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
19 tight. Get it.
Rolling from the gun here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Now the throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. As he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Desperation time here on fourth. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Milrow. Finds his bag complete. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And they're going to have a first down now.
Kate, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of them. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Buying some time right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
A loss of 14 on the play. It's 3rd down.
Throwing now. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He's got it, that's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Looking inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field, knowing before the game. And when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
So with barely any time left, they need everything to break their way. And the hands team brings in the onside kick. That should set them up for victory. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Looks like a design run here from Mahomes. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look